We'd like to welcome those of you just tuning in on the show. You're joining us at a great time. Roberto Osuna is on the mound looking to keep this game tied, but these fans are hoping to celebrate a walk-off victory. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. A bouncer to the left side. Bregman gloves it. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the ninth as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Trevor Hildenberger takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Trevor Hildenberger.
Williams Astudillo is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
64.
Settling in now, Aledmys Diaz. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Aledmys Diaz.
First pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Scope has it. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th.
The first baseman, number 10, Yulieski Gurriel.
Digging in now, Yuli Gurriel. He singled his last time up. He's set, and the pitch. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. So a perfect start to the 10th here. 2 up and 2 down.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
Tyler White will bat next. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Comes set. The 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. So nothing happening this time around. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Here's Nelson Cruz now. His career history with Roberto Osuna. He's 0 for 8.
Nelson Cruz.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
Up next for Minnesota.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Here's Miguel Sano, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Back up the middle. Altuve fields it cleanly. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And here comes the first baseman, C.J. Cron. Here's the first pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. His career history with Roberto Osuna, an impressive 4 for 7. He's taken him deep once. Slurve swung on and missed there. It's 1-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
There's strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle. The 1-2 pitch. That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. Ready with the 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Reddick has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Minnesota. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Here's George Springer. He'll kick things off here in the 11th.
The center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Here comes the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Ready with the 0-1. Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Back up the middle. And that'll get through into center. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Coming to the plate now, Robinson Chirinos. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Here's the first pitch. Taking off is Springer. He swings and misses. Throw down is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Well, he tried to turn a single into a double by stealing second on the first pitch, but they were ready for it. Good catch and throw from behind the plate, and it's like that base hit never happened.
One out, nobody on. As that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Ready with the 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. The relay, and this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Heading after it is Kepler. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a runner left. It's getting late. 1 run can win it as we move to the bottom of the 11th. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. That'll bring in Williams Astudillo. For the series, he's 3 for 12.
For the Twins, the catcher, number
First
64.
pitch coming. Here it is. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
Here's Byron Buxton now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
This is one of the big consequences of playing into extra innings. It's really taxing on your bullpen, and sometimes guys like this have to throw a lot more pitches than they're used to.
0-1. Here it comes. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Good heater to strike him out there, and he looks absolutely locked in to start this inning. That's back-to-back punch-outs on only 6 pitches.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat.
Down low.
As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. The 1-0. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Fouled off. Two out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. The set and the 1-2, and he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right, and that ball is gone. Santa Maria, game over. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get to extra innings, you're looking to piece together a rally or scratch any runs you can across the plate. But he says, hey, to heck with that. I'm going to do it with one swing of the bat. So a walk-off home run ends this thing in extras. That was fun.
And guys, Josh Reddick is a guy whose contributions to this team cannot be understated.
No doubt, Matt. He's not considered a superstar in his team, but he's a veteran who brings a lot to the table. If he could have one of his better years at the plate, it could go a long way in helping this club go where they eventually want to get, and that's to the postseason.
Into the box, Terrence Gore. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Fielder, Terrence Gore.
0-1, here it comes. Runner goes for second. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit.
Wow, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Ball's hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get to third.
Digging in, Ryan O'Hearn, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Reddick on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. KC down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. At the plate, Josh Reddick.
Leading
Lifetime
up for
versus
the
this
Astros,
arm. He's gone 3 for
the
6.
right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Here's a pop-up now. Dozier has room in foul territory, but this will land untouched. The windup and the 0-1. And he popped him up. Gordon is after it, but this will land untouched. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Striding into the box, Max Stassi.
The catcher, Max Stassi.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there, now the throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
Clearly, they were hoping to be aggressive and doing some running tonight, but I think they're going to need to adapt now. It's not working, and you just can't keep running into outs.
Here's Chris Owings now as we begin the top of the 4th.
The second baseman, Chris Owings.
Skied into straightaway right. Reddick has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, that number has him tied for 2nd in the AL in that category. So 2 are gone for the Astros in the 5th, and that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick. Here's the first pitch to him. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Merrifield racing back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Astros leave 1. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. So striding in, Chris Owings. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances.
Owings.
The windup and the 0-1. Lifted in the air out to right. Reddick has a read on it. 1 away. Standing in, Josh Reddick. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded fouled off to the right side. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Martin Maldonado, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Well, we talked about him earlier, so let's recap. Reddick had a fairly pedestrian night offensively.
Well, he did have the one hit, so that's good. We mentioned earlier what a difference this guy can make for this club when he's locked in.
Yeah, Dan, and though he wasn't a major factor in this one, he's going to be just fine. You can't make the highlight reels every night, but he'll have his days, I guarantee it.
The Astros have been wreaking havoc on their opponents so far this season. For a word on that, let's go down to the field with Heidi Watney.
Matt, this fan base expected a contender this year, and so far they've gotten what they expected and more. They've been terrific in April and May, and they seem capable of leaving the pack behind. But I'm told they don't want to get ahead of themselves. They're going to stay humble, keep doing the little things right, and just play good baseball. And, well, it's working so far, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Shin-Soo Choo.
First offering on its way. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. Astros lead this one 2-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Altuve. His prior history versus this arm. He's a .333 hitter. First pitch coming. Here it is. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw is there to record the first out.
The left fielder.
Here's Michael Brantley.
Michael Brantley.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line toward the alley in left center. And Brantley will reach. He's got a base hit.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. Hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, oh, they got a nice little hitting streak there.
From the stretch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Brantley stands at first with one out. Line toward right center. And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. Runner around second now, headed for third. The relay throw, and he's safe.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking two until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, as he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. This year against right-handed pitching, Gurriel has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. And he chased it in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Up next for the Astros, the designated hitter.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang place at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Tyler White will bat next, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 0-1 offering. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher, you could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
The 0-2 struck him out. You talk about pulling a rabbit out of your hat. He gets out of the jam, and the side is retired. 2 left for the Astros as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. So digging in now as Drupal Cabrera 0-for-2 on his line thus far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Here comes the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Verlander sets his sights. Here's the 1-0. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Altuve at second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see, he currently ranks second in the AL in that department. Striding in once again, Ronald Guzman. His line against Justin Verlander. He's got 2 hits in 21 at-bats. 11 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. And this is low, ball 1. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Verlander still with 1 earned run on his line through 6 1/3. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And you can see right there that these guys rank second in the AL in that category. Stepping up to the plate, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Pitch on the way. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And he fouls this one off. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Rangers set down in order. Our score remains 2-1. Stepping into the box, Josh Reddick will be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Josh Reddick.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. DeShields patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
The catcher, number 28, Robinson Chirino.
At the plate, Robinson Chirinos. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. First offering on its way. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Chirinos absolutely hammers left-handed pitching. There's a lot of pop in his swing for sure, but if there's one criticism of his bat, it's that he doesn't put the ball in play enough in these situations. Seems like hitters like this are more and more common these days.
Yeah, Matty, you can't fault these guys today for the swing and miss. In today's game with so many shifts, there are no hits to be had on the ground. But when this guy does connect against left-handed pitching, it is fun to watch.
Here's George Springer. As he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A swing and a ground ball to third. Taken there by Cabrera. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. They lead it 2-1. Digging in to try it again, Delino DeShields. He'll start us off in the 8th.
The center fielder, number 3.
First pitch on its way.
DeShields.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Verlander's ready, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. And as you can see by the line score, 2 very well pitched ball games to this point in the 8th. 2-1 our score as both starters have pitched well enough to win this one. Now at the plate, Logan Forsythe. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead 0-1. His line against Justin Verlander, just 3 for 14. Here's a fly ball, well hit. On the move is Springer. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Elvis Andrus.
Now batting, Elvis Andrus. He went down on strikes last time up. Here it comes now to Andrus. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 2-1. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
And he's going to empty the bucket right here. He sees the finish line, Dan, and he's got a chance at this.
Well, there's no doubt about it right now. And what makes it easier, too, from the manager's standpoint right now, you could probably just go to one guy in the bullpen to finish this game. A terrific job, 7 2/3 up to this point.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
Comes set with the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Reddick is under it. And he brings it in on the warning track. Rangers leave 1. They still trail it here 2-1. Genmar Gomez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 46, Genmar Gomez.
Next up for the Astros, Alex Bregman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
The third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line towards center field. Shields is right there, 1 down.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Digging in, Jose Altuve. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Standing in now, Michael Brantley. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Aledmus Diaz.
So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Aledmus Diaz. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. this is line to left, and that's in there, base hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Yulieski. Gurriel.
In now, Yuli Gurriel. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. The 0-1 offering in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And 2. Here it is. Pitch popped up. Guzman has a play, and that retires the side. 2 left for the Astros. They still lead it 2-1. Roberto Ozuna comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
For the Astros, number 54, Roberto Ozuna.
Digging in and looking for more, Nomar Mazara singled homer run in his last time up.
Nomar Mazara.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit down the third baseline. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Stepping in now, Shin-Soo Choo. Fouled off. Ozuna has made a name for himself as a very effective reliever in his career, but he really doesn't fit the bill as a prototypical bullpen arm. So many guys bringing huge strikeout numbers these days. He isn't one of them.
No, he's not, Matty D, but what he does do, he does a great job of missing barrels of the bats. He changes speeds, moves the ball in, out, up, and down. Not overpowering, but he knows how to pitch.
One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Popped him up. Chirinos over to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, third baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Up next for the Rangers, Asdrubal Cabrera. He was a ground-out victim last time up. He's set. Here it comes. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Now, barring any late turnaround, this win would belong to Justin Verlander. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. A sold-out crowd of 40,950 ready to lift off here in the Space City. And it's fouled away.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And he fouls this one off. Texas down to their final strike in this one. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Line toward right center. And Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And the runner back easily. Into the box now. Ronald Guzman fouled away. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. A 1 pitch on its way, and this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. So another game is in the books. Guys, what do you make of where things stand around the league as we head into June?
Matt, we are at the point in the season where certain teams have seized the mantle of front runner. If you are on one of those pace setters, you are looking to keep your stride. And if you're not, then you're trying to keep an eye on who's out in front of you and see if you can either cut into that lead or at least keep pace and not be left in the dust.
Totally agree. This is usually the time when we start to see teams separating themselves a little bit, but there's a lot of season left at the same time.
Well, this premier matchup between two current division leaders has so far lived up to its billing, guys.
It certainly has, Matt, and it's not hard to imagine that these two impressive teams could potentially meet up again in October. So it's fun to get a look at them clashing here and sizing each other up.
Ready now, Adam Engel. His past numbers against Hector Rondon. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. He's set and the pitch. First pitch is a slider, calls for a strike. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. Now the 0-1. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here now is Jose Rondon. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. Stassi is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with the lead intact. The Sox get a run here on 2 hits. Time to get up and stretch here at Minute Maid Park. The Astros lead it 4-3. Kelvin Herrera gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Kelvin Herrera.
Now to the plate, Josh Reddick. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
For the Astros, the right fielder, Josh Reddick.
From the stretch. And he popped him up. Moncada in foul ground. And no one will track it down. Slice down the left side, but foul.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
In now, Max Stassi, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard to the right, but foul. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Popped up. Moncada is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, George Springer. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. First offering on its way. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. 4 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. 2-out hit. That'll bring Alex Bregman to the plate as well. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. 8th inning coming up. Houston leads this one 4-3. Will Harris has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Astros, number 36, Will Harris.
In now is John Jay, and Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
The pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Jay behind 0-2 now. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2. Fouled off. The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out. Astros on top in front of the home crowd here at Minute Maid Park as you get a look at the line score to this point here in the 8th inning. Ready now for the White Sox. Leury Garcia. He got under one and popped out his last time up. First offering on its way. High in the air out towards shallow right. There to take it is Reddick, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. No hits to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Brantley is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. Score holds at 4-3. That'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Alex Bregman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away. And now pitch on the way. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now. 0-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Here it comes on 0-2. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff men on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Past meetings with Kelvin Herrera, he's 1 for 5. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to golf at it, but he missed. Strike 1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Here's Michael Brantley. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground after short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Yeah, and with 2 outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. This is popped up. Casilla waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Houston, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Roberto Ozuna comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
54, Roberto Ozuna.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Daniel Palma. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Number 18, Daniel.
Here comes the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Ozuna has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself. And this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Oh, and 2, here it is. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see, he's up near the top, currently 6th in the AL in that category. Here's Yonder Alonso. First pitch of the at-bat. Well-located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike. In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Still 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. Hit in the air down the right field line. And he'll put this one away for the final out. And the Astros have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over. So that ends what was quite an entertaining matchup of top dogs here, guys.
Yeah, when 2 division leaders face off, it is like 2 alpha dogs staring at each other. Unfortunately, there's only going to be room for 1 at the top of the pack. But it's fun to get a peek at what it looks like for these 2 contenders to tangle head-to-head.
Yeah, this was a fun matchup, and I have a ton of respect for both of these 2 teams. But what really matters is what comes of these 2 teams later in the season when championships are won and lost. I want to see what these teams have become at that point.